This is a rant about how research is not taken into consideration when policies are being made. There are currently no policies or bills in Ontario that protect workers' rights. 2 years worth of research went behind Bill 148, which was nullified by Ford when he brought in Bill 47. Hastily brought in Bill 47. Absolutely no research was conducted at all. So Bill 148 provided 2 paid sick days, minimum 3-hour pay if you get called into work, and more stable scheduling. Now we don't have any of those things, and the workers' voice is completely neglected. Another example of how research is not used into policy was another thing that Ford did was take the cap off of the classroom size. So research has shown that the less students, the more time the teacher has to spend with them and the greater their learning experience. But no, Ford doesn't care about the research or children, apparently. French, learning French. The only French I remember was in kindergarten, and because your brain is going through a particular period called a critical period for learning at this stage of development, that you're more easily able to learn different languages. If you learn languages at this time when you're a child, around 5, between 3 and 5 and 6, around in there, it doesn't take up any extra space in your brain. All the language goes into one part. But if you're going to learn a new language after 15 or when you're an adult, this is going to take up more brain space and it's going to be a lot harder. So why don't we learn French in kindergarten 1 and 2? I learned French in kindergarten and then we didn't learn it again until grade 4. And the retention was just not as good. Another thing about research is that during this critical period, they found that the full-day kindergarten was helping children from a lower SES catch up with middle-class children whose parents don't have enough time with them to talk with them as much or read to them. And this is that critical period, right?